Hey, round 2 with Simic Yisan. We're on the play. And it's a reasonable hand. Yeah, I think we'll keep. We have a turn 3 Bladukas. Yeah, I don't see why not. If you heard noises in the first video, that was my pet Dagus. Apologies for that. I didn't think it would come through the microphone, but it did. I tried to eliminate it as much as possible. Let's play a temple here. We get the Scry. I like 2 temples actually, because that lets us keep this. We don't have a turn 3 Bladukas, do we? We need another untapped land for that, actually. Annoyingly. Bladukas is so good. And we don't get to scry. No, we have to put that on the bottom, unfortunately. Yeah. We want to hit our curve, and I think that's more important than the second Bladukas. Although our opponent's playing something weird. So that's kind of... That's like a second Bladukas, isn't it? Yeah, I think regardless of what's happening here, we're making a Kyoro Swallower. And then maybe we can hit an untapped land. That wouldn't be too bad. We need to hit our land drops anyway for Genesis Hydra. Singing Bell Strike. Ah, okay. It's kind of really good for our opponent. How much do we need to pay to untap? 6. Well, I guess we can play with the Reclamation Sage here, and it's kind of like value, right? Yep. Good. Okay. We have dudes on board, and things are happening. Imagine if he plays Master Waves and we get our own Master Waves. That'd be so sweet. I think we're playing the blue Devotion deck, piloted by Travis Wu, Save the Whales. I have no idea what this morph is. Yisan. Yisan Online. Okay. Do we want this land? We actually probably do, don't we? We have everything we want. So, I think we're going to put it on top. I guess we play Bladukas here, right? I mean, what else do we do? Yeah, let's play Bladukas. And that's good. It adds to our devotion and stuff like that. So, untap this. I'm gonna attack into this morph because I don't see why not. If I trade with the morph, that's fine. It's only a 2/1. Reclamation Sage already traded for a card. If it trades for another card, that's 2 for 1. I am pretty okay with that. Yeah, I think if you choose the morph... Oh, we trade, okay. Dragon's Eye Savants, sure. So he gets to see our hand. And he revealed a Dakra Mystic. Okay, this is not quite the Travis Wu brew I was hoping to see. This deck seems worse, and Dragon's Eye Savants is not very good. Neither is Dakra Mystic. I think this is a blue Draft Commons deck. Well, that's some sort of a blue Devotion deck, because it is playing Nixus. Just not terribly excited by it. So I think this turn we'll play Yisan and just start getting value from him. But for now I think we'll attack with Bladukas and see how he blocks. If he blocks it with a 0/6, we can just kill it. Yeah, I think we're doing all kinds of fine here. There's no reason to trade the 2-1 for a 1-1. I don't feel like the 1-1 is that good anyway. No blocks. Yeah, that's fine for us. Yeah, let's add the Yisan on board. And, yeah, next turn we can definitely have a reasonable Genesis Hydra. And that will be good things. Dictate. Okay. So, all the card draw. Double Dictate. Both Dictates trigger. Our opponent draws free. The good part is that we're going to be drawing free as well. And I think, like, our free is much better than his free. I'm still not sure what's happening here, but I'm feeling quite confident about it. Yep. Always yield. Always yield. Another Yisan. Sadly, they're legendary. But the Arbor Colossus is pretty sweet, actually. So we'll play this Thornwood Falls. I think we're attacking first. I think that's the first thing we're doing here. We can nick this for a lot this turn. So we're gonna see what we're up to. Okay, so Dakra Mystic hits the crapper. I guess we draw some cards. Possibly. Always yield. We get to draw a Krufix if he wants us to draw a Krufix, whether he gets a land. I'm not sure he wants to land. Oh no, we drew the Krufix. Okay. That's fine. I could have also killed the Dakra Mystic actually before attacking, but I think that's fine. Our opponent has 6 cards in play, but like I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, but let's add all the mana, and then we can figure out what we're doing. Yeah, sure. Nykthos. Add some green. 1, 2. We have 5. Untap Nykthos. We now have 8, 10, so we can Genesis Hydra for 8. Or Genesis Hydra for 5 seems fine, and we activate Yisan as well. And then we can kill one of those dictates because they're becoming obscene. Yeah, so let's activate Yisan, put an Elvish Mystic in play. I made a mistake. I should have, yeah. Never mind. I could have gotten more out of my Genesis Hydra. I think Genesis Hydra for 5 is mighty fine. And sadly we whiff. Maybe it's not fine at all actually. Click OK to continue. I don't think I want any of these. Nope, I don't want Yisan here. I already have one. So that was a big ol' whiff. I still feel like we're in a winning position here. I'm not sure what our opponent can do. I'm imagining if he gets to 5 mana, he can what's the card called? Ether Spouts. There we go. Another Dakra Mystic. I think this time I'm Pelucanossing and Singing Bell Strike, sure. Pikes is a Pandemonium. Each player goes to yeah, I'm not really that enamored by the Pikesis. Double draw. He's tapped out as well. Okay. We drew yet another Yisan. There's way too many Yisaning going around. Definitely way too many. Okay. So, how much can we Pelucranos for? Our devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we make 8. 1, 2. We make another 8, 16. Yeah, I feel like we can just wipe his board here, which is what we should be doing. Yep, sounds good to me. Okay, let's do that. So, oh no, okay, cancel. Do we Yisan first? So that's an extra 3, 18. So 16. Okay, so we need to deal 7 damage. So 7 plus 7 is 14. Yeah, okay, we just win. Never mind. He didn't want us to do the math. We could do it. We had him here. I feel like Negate is pretty strong. I feel like, I don't know what his win condition is. Disdainful Stroke could be anywhere from brilliant to god awful. So, I'm not sure Hornet Queen's very good. I'm not sure Clever Impersonator is very good. I'm pretty sure Reclamation Sage is pretty good. Maybe one Hornet Queen is fine. And maybe Negate and another Negate. And a Chord seems okay as well. We definitely drew too many Yisans because we're going to have a lot of card draw, so it doesn't seem like Yisan is going to be that good. Arbor Colossus just seems a little bit slow and clunky. He didn't have any massive flyers, so we're going to go with this and see if this does it. Yep, seems fine. Oh, this hand is awful. And we're not even on the play. Do we mulligan this? I feel like we have to. I feel like whilst the Negate is really good, Genesis Hydra is like dead for a while. Although our opponent's not going to be doing anything for a while either. So maybe we just keep and see what happens. Yeah, maybe. I'm not excited by this hand, but seeing as our opponent is pretty non-interactive, like I'm not that bothered. I feel like we're gonna get there anyway. And we drew a land which is not great, but we get to scry away. Why would you pikes this in response? You pikes this afterwards. That okay, so yeah, I'll yield to that. So we temporary zone. Put that on top, yeah. Why did we put that on top? I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a card I want to see. Alright. So each player exiles the top card of his or library face down. So we can't see the top card. Okay. I'm just gonna put a forest in play and pass the turn. See if he does anything. If he does anything we want to counter, I'm just gonna negate it. No, he didn't. Okay. There's Big P, the Pelucranos. Pass turn here as well. Our opponent seems to be a little landlight. That Pikes seems so janky. Like, especially since we can just like blow it up with Reclamation Sage. Oh, hit the land. Okay, no action from opponent. Chord, okay. Chord is reasonable. Not right now, but it is reasonable. Feels like our opponent just has Dissipate, so we're just running our Pelucranos into a Dissipate. Just maybe hold Negate up. And then next turn we can play Profit, and gets countered, it gets countered. What are you going to do? And if it doesn't, we get to dump Pelucranos as well. Seems reasonable. Dictate. I don't really want him to draw more cards, so I'm actually going to negate that. What am I doing? Blue, green. Negate. Negate. Yep. Boxes is fine. Yeah, because he's clearly low on lands, so we don't want him to draw more cards. Because why? I mean, why give cards? There's another one. At least he stepped out, so now we can. Didn't hit a land. Okay. Yep. We'll yield to this. Okay, another temple. So here we're definitely playing a Prophet. Because a Prophet is insane. And now we can start doing nasty things. Daegu spinning in that wheel again. So, does our opponent hit another land? We'll find out after these messages. Altar of the Brood. I pretty much expected to see that. Start the mill train. At the beginning of your upkeep, return an enchantment you control to its owner's hand. Okay, so he can actually like start negating me the dictate bonus and flashing it back in. That's quite janky. That's really janky. Sure. Sadly, I can't court for anything like Arbor Colossus yet. Just deny him that pleasure. But I can court for. I can actually court for Reclamation Sage, and can I? No, I'm not close. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I just need one more land. I can't court for Reclamation Sage and actually just kill the Riptide Chimera that way. Which seems fine. Yeah, let's just get Big P on the board. Big P in the house. See what we draw. Kyor's follower together with Nyctos. That's going to be pretty good. And always yield to this. Another Pelucranos. Seems very reasonable to me. I'm not saying no to any of these things. So do we want to cord now? I guess we do. Yeah, it takes away his blocker. He's just forced to take 7. Yeah, let's cord. Oh, I can cord for Arbor Colossus if I want to, but then I can't attack. Yeah, I think killing his Riptide Chimera is fine. A 3/4 flyer is something we want to get rid of. Do we only have one Reclamation Sage? That's pretty bad. We should have boarded another one in. What was I thinking? So we pretty much just have to win based on that. Which we can do, I think. Yep. Destroy him. In for 7. And then we can drop another Big P if we want to. And next turn we can Genesis Hydra for infinite. They all seem like good things. Yep, get that Pyxis action going on. I feel like whatever our opponent is trying to do is just a little bit too slow. Five lands. Pin to Earth. Enchant creature gets -6, -0. That's fine. We have another one. And another Riptide Chimera. Okay. We mill another card. Wow, we milled some cards here. I wish we had a way to bounce things, but we don't, do we? No. Okay, let's just play Pelucranos. Choose a Pelucranos World Eater to keep. This one. And play Kyror Swallow. I know all these things seem fine. No, drew some lands. Definitely playing this Nixos. Oh, no, too early. Cancel. Okay, so we need to delete 4. Can we do that? Our devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 5, untap, another 3. That's 8. Yeah, we can do it easily. Okay. So, tap, green. Man, I love Nixos. Sometimes it's just bonkers, isn't it? And this deck is just kind of bonkers. Like, if it gets going, it really gets going. It's really good against these sort of janky strategies as well. Like, nope, you can't deal with it. Okay, we need to add another one. 9. Yep. And we win. There we go. All done. Let's go to round 3.